In this video I'll be going through everything that I packed into my 40 litre backpack. It has a base weight of 8.6 kilos. I'll be using this for 2 nights wild camping. I put everything in the bag to see if it'd fit. There's still plenty of room for food. This is my water filter with a collapsible bottle. I have the bottle so that I can squeeze the water through the filter. I have earplugs. You'd be lost without earplugs if it was raining or windy. I have power bank. That's just a 10,000 milliamp hour power bank. I have my first aid kit there. There's just the basics. There's toothbrushes and all that sort of stuff in there. A few toiletries. I have some insect repellent, TMD Extreme. I've used that a few times. I'm really happy with it. In here I have my Night NU32. This is a fantastic little head torch. Max output of 550 lumens. High beam is 190 lumens. It's really solid. Looks just as good as it did when I bought it. I have my titanium spark. I put a little bit of power cord on it there. It has reflective material inside it, so if I dropped it at night I could just shine the torch around and I'd find it. As you can see, this isn't in order. But we'll get through it. This is my fire seal. I'll be using this to light my stove. In the side pocket I have a 1 litre cig bottle. It's aluminium, really light. On the other side I have just a shaker. The reason that I'm bringing this is I'm actually bringing Huel, which is a nutritionally complete powdered food. You measure it out with scoops, put it in, mix it with water. It has all your vitamins and nutrition that you need. I'll pop a link for Huel in the description below if you'd like to check that out. These are carbon fibre trekking poles. They cost me about €27. Nice steel clips on them, carbon fibre, cork handle. 400 grams for the pair. Thereabouts. This is just a little sponge, just normal sponge for cleaning out my pot. Now this is going to be my sit pad. It's reflective on the back there. I cut it down into 5 sections, and the reason I did that is I can sit on it, I can kneel down on it when I'm setting up gear, cooking, whatever, and then it'll go underneath my sleep mat at night time and provide me with some extra protection, extra insulation. That does a few different jobs for me, and I'm actually going to use it now. I was dying to get that out of the bag. I do have very good reasons for bringing this, so you'll have to bear with me for this next bit. I've chosen to bring a hoop bivvy. It's a slug pack stratosphere. The reason I'm bringing this is I absolutely love using it. It's so easy to roll out. Where I'm going is heavily forested with pine forests, so having this will be fantastic for finding a spot to stop for the night, especially after a long day of hiking. It's going to be really easy, just roll it out. I love sitting outside the tent. I always sit outside for as long as possible. It weighs 1.1 kilos. To go along with the bivvy, I have a little 2 metre tarp. It's 2 metres by 1.5 metres. It's a flame screed tarp. Only weighs 156 grams. It's got 6 tie-out points. If it does rain, I can still sit outside underneath it. Really happy with that. It only cost me €12. That's just a footprint. I'm going to bring that because it's so compact and it's really, really light. Next up is part of my cook set. This is a 750ml titanium pot, and inside that then I have a 350ml titanium cup, which really I don't need. I could save a bit of weight here. I could just bring the bigger pot. So inside this then I have a little stand for the gas. That just goes on the bottom of the gas canister. I have a little pot grip there just to hold on to the pot. I'm pretty sure I could have got my pack size down to about 8 kilograms, but you know, I'm happy with this setup. It makes sense to me. I'm happy to carry a little bit extra weight. This is my gas. I'm only going to bring a smaller canister. I have my waterproof jacket. That's just a mountain warehouse jacket, nothing fancy. There are my set of gaiters. They are Carrymore gaiters, very basic. I think they cost me about a tenner. This is my stove. This is a Vango. The flame on it is fantastic. It has these little baffles here just to help with the wind. It's really solid. It's stainless steel. Cost me £16 on Amazon. Now I am missing a windshield, but I brought one just to show you. This is the type of one that I'll be bringing. Yeah, it just wraps around the stove, but the one I'll be bringing with me is going to be probably twice the height of that. This is all my spare clothes. This is a 2 litre dry bag. I have a shirt, jocks, socks, the usual stuff in there. I have a few bits of power cord there just for my tarp. They're all pre-done with taut line hitches and all that sort of crap. This is my sleep mat. It's a self-inflating sleep mat. It's fairly bulky, 3/4 length mat, covers your upper body. €14 in Aldi. Fits inside my bivvy nicely, so that's why I went with that one. I have my nature hike pillow. I can't go without that. If you don't have one, you should check it out. But yeah, they're fantastic little pillows. Inside this then I have my sleeping bag. I do have a video on this sleeping bag if you want to check it out. But what I do is I pop it into the dry bag, I roll it up a bit, and then I just push down. I know you're all screaming at me, don't compress, duck down feathers. Squeeze all that air out there, and then it's going to be nice and compact, and when you put it in the bag it'll gradually let the air out and open up. It just gives you enough time to pack more stuff into the bag. Just a nice little trick. You could probably get it down a bit better than that, but that's the idea. This is for the obvious. If you get stuck when you're out, dig yourself a little hole. I have bought myself a little Swiss Army knife. It's going to be handy to have one. That's an extra bit of paracord. That's actually about 4 foot of paracord on there. I can open that up and use it if I need it. That's just a little fold up cap. Just keeps sun off my head, or it keeps the rain out of my eyes. It's pretty good. It's made of nylon. Okay, it only cost me about €3. You can get them on Amazon as well. I got this on AliExpress. Folds up nice and small, and it weighs nothing. Now we can't forget the bag. This is from Decathlon. It's 40 litres. It's a Quechua MH500. So it has a nice J zip on the front so that you can get out all your gear. You know, if you have your raincoat there, or your stove or whatever, you can just grab it. You don't have to empty out the whole bag. It has these nice pockets on the front. I do have a video on this bag if you want to check it out. Just a few of the main features on it. It has that mesh system on the back. That's really nice. It has these massive, absolutely, look at the size of this. Massive hip belt pockets. I love those. 40 litres is a great pack size for a summer bag. When you go into the winter, your stuff gets bulkier and heavier, so you might need something like a 60 litre bag. So I hope that you found this video useful. If you did, hit the like button. It really helped me out. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.